The Lady Eagles volleyball season is off and running as we prepare for the 2018 season. I am joined by head coach Kaylin Oman after today's first practice. Coach, go ahead and tell me how that practice went.
It was really good. It was great to be able to have the whole team back together again. We did a lot of evaluations, assessments of what needs to be done for each individual to be ready for as a team. But overall, it was a really good practice.
Now, going into your second year as a head coach after a highly successful first season, what is some of the culture that you're looking to breed into this team as we continue to move forward?
Well, last year, one of our themes was #quicker, and we want to make sure that we have a level of intensity, never hurrying, never in a hurry, but we want to make sure that we are quick and have the intensity on the court.
Now, ultimately, last year, we ended up losing several graduating seniors, several key players on the team. Heading into this year, what are some of the position battles that you're looking at, looking for girls specifically to step up and fill some of those roles from last year's spots?
Yeah, we did lose a lot last year. Allie Hohenstreet was one of the tallest players on the team, and so when she graduated, we needed somebody to take in her place, and Bailey Jensen, a sophomore, she's coming in 6'2". We're looking forward to having her on the team. We also had Maddie Blaylock, who was a setter, kind of a quarterback position, making sure that she's running the plays on the court and everything. And Erica Boardman, she was a great asset to the team with her quick, fast hitting. So we've got some other girls coming into that place. Haley Minter is a freshman. She's going to be learning from Hannah Adkins. And then we also have Ginger Cannon, a sophomore, coming in as a hitter.
Now, I hate to do this to you, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot or get you in trouble with your team, but who's a player to watch this year as all of us Eagles fans come out to the games, come out to the home games? Who's someone that we should be looking at?
You know, that's a really tough question because all of the players have been working really hard off the court to be able to be ready for the season on the court. So we have a couple of players. Hannah Harmon, as a senior, she's going to be one to watch. Jasmine Baldonado, a junior hitter, she's going to be one to watch as well. I mentioned Hannah Adkins earlier. And then also a defensive player, Anna Grace Carrick. She has been very valuable in the back row, and I think that she's going to step up again this year.
Now, ultimately, one of the things that you and me have spoken about in length is strength of schedule. And you felt like towards the end of last season, maybe your schedule was maybe slightly too easy. And it didn't do as much to prepare you for tough matchups against Bob Jones in the region. So talk to me a little bit about how you've tried to improve that strength of schedule this year and maybe give me a couple highlights of some of the opponents we're going to be playing.
Yeah, I tried to bookend, I guess you could say, the matches for the season. So starting off next week, we have 5 games and against pretty tough teams. So trying to start off with some good matches, and then at the end, one of our last few games is actually against Bob Jones, so we can know what to prepare for the regional games.
Now, you specifically mentioned Bob Jones, also looking at Toccoa Falls, really the cream of the crop of the region last year. Going into this year, what are some adjustments that we're going to need to make as a program in order to compete with them at the regional level and ideally at the national tournament?
Yeah, Bob Jones and Toccoa are pretty good teams. They have that level of intensity that we need to try to keep up with. So that's what we're going to try to keep doing, is making sure that we are prepared for the games. And ultimately, it comes down to making sure that we are doing what we can do, making sure that we're putting in the effort in practices and the games, preparing us for those regionals. And if we keep doing what we can do, then we'll be golden in the regionals.
Now, ultimately, I know you've got a busy preseason ahead of you, and I don't want to take too much more of your time. So can you go ahead and give us maybe a little bit of a highlight of what these girls should be expecting this next week, as well as I heard there's a surprise that you haven't shared with them about Wednesday morning.
Right, early Wednesday morning. I hope they're excited about this, but we have some conditioning drills planned for them, and looking forward to that. And then just making sure that we are preparing individually as a team, the individual players as a team, to help us prepare for the intensity and the quickness we need for the season.
And best of luck to you as we move into the 2018 volleyball season. Make sure to follow your Eagles at pcceagles.com, as well as on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Eagles PCC Women's Volleyball. Thank you so much for your time today, Coach, and I look forward to watching you guys play the rest of the year.
Thank you.